Burkina Faso, a nation grappling with crisis, faced another coup attempt. The government announced it thwarted a plot against Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Disgruntled soldiers allegedly backed by foreign actors planned the coup. The plot aimed to seize key government buildings and cause chaos. This incident highlights the fragility of power in Burkina Faso. The nation remains on edge, its future uncertain. In the aftermath of the foiled coup attempt, Captain Traoré's government wasted no time in identifying those it believed to be responsible for the audacious plot. The finger of blame was pointed squarely at a group of current and former military personnel, accusing them of orchestrating the operation. Among those named were two high-ranking officers, Major Joanny Compaore and Lieutenant Abdrahmane Barry, both reportedly residing in neighboring Ivory Coast. The government's allegations against these individuals sent shockwaves through the Burkinabe military and ignited a firestorm of speculation and intrigue. Major Compaore and Lieutenant Barry, once respected members of the armed forces, were now branded as enemies of the state, their names forever etched in the annals of Burkina Faso's turbulent history. The accusations against these men, however, extended beyond their alleged involvement in the coup plot. The Burkinabe government went a step further, claiming that the masterminds were not acting alone but were in fact collaborating with terrorist leaders operating within the country. This claim, if true, suggests a dangerous convergence of internal and external threats, painting a grim picture of the security challenges confronting Burkina Faso. The Burkinabe government's decision to publicly accuse Major Compaore and Lieutenant Barry of masterminding the coup plot was striking in itself. However, it was the accompanying allegation that the two officers were operating from within neighboring Ivory Coast that added a new layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. This claim, voiced by Burkina Faso's security minister, Mahamadou Sana, is not the first time such accusations have been leveled against Ivory Coast. Captain Traoré himself has on previous occasions accused the Ivorian government of harboring individuals seeking to destabilize his regime. These accusations, while vehemently denied by Ivorian authorities, have strained relations between the two countries, adding a regional dimension to Burkina Faso's internal struggles. The Ivorian government has vehemently denied any involvement in the coup attempt, dismissing the accusations as baseless and counterproductive. They maintain that Ivory Coast remains committed to maintaining peaceful relations with its neighbors and would never engage in activities that threaten regional stability. Section 4. Destabilizing a nation, the plotter's audacious strategy. The alleged coup plot, as described by the Burkinabe government, was not merely a crude attempt to seize power through brute force. Instead, it appears to have been a carefully orchestrated plan, intended to exploit the country's existing vulnerabilities and incite widespread unrest. According to government sources, the plotters employed a multi-pronged strategy to achieve their objectives. One tactic involved infiltrating and influencing various segments of Burkinabe society, including religious and traditional leaders. By garnering support from these influential figures, the conspirators aimed to sow discord within the military and undermine public confidence in Captain Traoré's leadership. However, perhaps the most alarming aspect of the alleged plot was the claim that the conspirators were actively collaborating with terrorist groups operating within Burkina Faso. According to the government, these individuals were supplying sensitive information to these groups, effectively aiding and abetting their attacks on both military and civilian targets. Section 5. A precarious future Burkina Faso at a crossroads. The failed coup attempt against Captain Ibrahim Traoré has cast a long shadow over Burkina Faso, a nation already grappling with a multitude of challenges. The incident has exposed the fragility of the country's political landscape and the persistent threat posed by those seeking to exploit its vulnerabilities. As Burkina Faso grapples with the aftermath of this latest crisis, the path ahead remains fraught with uncertainty. The international community has condemned the coup attempt, urging all actors to respect constitutional order and resolve their differences through peaceful dialogue. However, translating these calls for restraint into tangible action will require a concerted effort from regional and international partners. The failed coup attempt serves as a stark reminder that Burkina Faso's stability is inextricably linked to its ability to address the root causes of its current crisis. This includes tackling the scourge of terrorism, fostering inclusive governance, and promoting sustainable development.